Hello everybody, I'm Marcos Borja, Product Advisor of Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. Today we're going to introduce you these luxury models, SUVs, the Crown Signia 2025 and the NX350h 2022. Let's go and check it out. So if you have any question, please just click in the link below and I will be happy to respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you. So if we take a quick look of the bumper of the Crown Signia, we can take a look of this grille. This grille looks pretty premium. Also, we can realize that here we have the JPN. Basically, that is a sign that we can realize that this car is built and assembled in Japan. So that's how Toyota takes serious about this model, because this one just came straight forward from Japan. So we can take a look here in the headlights. Like I already mentioned in the previous model, in these new redesigns that we got, for example, in the Camry, in the Prius, I can say that this will be like the new fingerprint from Toyota. That we will get like this new redesign from the headlights that looks very aerodynamic, very sporty, very futuristic. This is a very nice touch that Toyota is doing a very good job right now. Consider like how important is the design because at the end of the day, the customer, they also want a car that they looks good, right? That looks like futuristic, that they look sporty, they look aerodynamic. So Toyota, they are doing a good job in this new redesign and in these new cars. On the other hand, if we take a look of this Lexus, we can say that this one looks a little bit bigger, this one looks a little bit bulky. If we compare it to the Crown Signia, that one looks a little bit slim, this one is completely different, right? I like this grille here. This is a nice touch from Lexus that looks very luxury. In my personal opinion, I still prefer the Crown Signia in comparison to this one, because this one, like I mentioned, looks like a little bit more bulky than the Crown. Standing in between both of these cars, my first impression when I take a look of the Crown Signia is that this one is not a tall car, it's smaller than me. And if I take a look from the Lexus, this one is taller than me, right? Some people say that this is a crossover, but in my personal opinion, I can say that this one is a stage wagon. It looks like a stage wagon. It feels like a stage wagon even when you're driving. On the other hand, the Lexus, this one is a full crossover car. So that is what I consider that is the main difference being here in the middle between these two cars. Looking from the rims from the Crown Signia, the first thing is that those are bigger. We have like this one with 21 inches and this one has 20 inches. Also the color, this black tone from the Crown Signia, I can say that make a good match with the color of the car. And in this polished metal rims color, it is like a normal SUV, but doesn't have like this feel like it's a luxury car. When you take a look of the back of the Crown, what I really love about this is that we have the name Crown here. If we go a little bit about the history about Toyota, Crown was one of the most luxury cars back in the day before Lexus jumped into the luxury part of the Toyota. So I can say that this is like a heritage brand from Toyota. Even though that is a Toyota, we still, like, if we check the interior, we check the outside, everything looks pretty luxury, right? And if we compare this, for example, with the NX350h, we can realize about the taillights that both have like the long taillights, both have like the antennas, both have like the spoilers. They look pretty similar, and I think that it's because of that. Crown has this heritage luxury, and also you can reflect that in the Lexus, that is the luxury brand from Toyota. Here in Canada, the Crown Signia, it will be only hybrid. So that's why we can see here in the patch that have like a HEV, a hybrid electric vehicle, and this one is all-wheel drive. And in the other hand, if we take a look of the Lexus, how do you know that if a Lexus is a hybrid? It's because we have the H at the end. So that's the way that you can realize a difference if it's a hybrid or not hybrid. Okay, let's go and check the Crown interior first. And let's go how the Toyota interior luxury inside looks like. The first impression that I got when I just sit in this car, I just realized that this is something different, right? This is not like a normal Toyota. If I don't see the brand that we have from Toyota, you feel that you are in a Lexus, you are in another luxury brand. It is very comfortable, the seats. You have a lot of headroom. You have also a lot of leg room as well. In comparison, for example, with the Camry, I can say that in this one you will have like more room for taller people. I can say that in this one you will be like a little bit more comfortable than the Camry, for example. The interior, this brown, I can realize that when you are in this car and with all the details and all the finishes, you can say that this is a luxury color. That is the impression that you got when you sit here with this brown color. That is a nice touch. You feel that you are in a luxury car. One of the things that I feel very similar to a Lexus is for example, the gear shift. That we also have like wireless charge it, like standard, because this one is the entry level from the Limited, the Crown Signia Limited. That is a standard here in Canada. A nice thing is that also we have a big screen. We still have the buttons and everything for the AC to control the air. We have different driving modes. We have eco, we have sport, normal, and you can also custom to have like up to your needs. A nice touch that we have here in this car is that in this center storage, you can open from this side and also for this side. And you have like a lot of room here to put your stuff. When a passenger is here, he can also like have easy access to this. Another thing that I really like, even that you are in the entry level of the Crown Signia, you can see that you have this massive moonroof that you can just open and you have like a lot of light here. My only concern is that unfortunately you cannot open. It will be basically just the glass there, but still, like for the passengers and for the drive experience, that you have a lot of light there is a nice touch as well. Let's go and check the back seats and let me show you my favorite feature. Okay, so we are not gonna sit here in the second row, but this is one of the features that I like the most from the Crown Signia. The other day I have a customer that he told me that he purchased this car because he wanted to go for camping, and I didn't know why. And then I realized that we can put a mattress here, and he told me that it has a very, very good experience because of this feature. And he just put a mattress here and he went to camping. Imagine to go camping in a Crown Signia, that's amazing. In comparison to the NX 350X, I think that we don't have like this space of the cargo area. So one of the biggest points that I can give it to the Crown Signia in comparison to the NX. Okay, so let's go and check the NX. The first different experience that you can get in this NX is the handles, how it is way different to other brands, how you can open it and how you can close it. You have two options, like you can do it this way as well, or you can just push it and open as well. That's pretty nice. I think that this is a nice touch from Lexus. You can feel that it's a premium car, a premium brand. We have the paddle shifters here. You have like a big screen. You have wireless chargers as well. We have the same gear shift from the Crown Signia, or I can say that the Crown Signia has the same gear shift from the Lexus. One of the differences that I can realize sitting in the Crown Signia and sitting in this car you don't have like too much visibility. I can say that in the Crown Signia you have a little bit more open room to take a look from the other cars and when you are driving. But this one is not bad either, but the other one has like more visibility. Sitting in these seats and NX seats and compared to the Crown, those are pretty similar. I don't feel like there's too much difference. One difference that I can say that the Crown Signia has real leather and this one are synthetic leather from Lexus. So other than that, it looks pretty similar. Another difference that I can realize sitting in this Lexus, that this one is one of the entry levels as well, but we have this small sunroof, and in comparison to the Crown Signia that we have like the huge massive moonroof, this one looks a little bit darker than the Crown Signia. I can give that another point to the Crown Signia because the other one you have more light, but both are beautiful cars. I love it. So the key difference in the trunk, this one, the Crown Signia, you have a lot of more room in comparison to the NX. I was impressed about that. I was thinking that this one was a little bit smaller because of the size and the design, but actually in paper, I think that this one has like 500 more liters space cargo. And with the feature that I showed to you that you can recline the seats and you can extend that will be even like way more, right? So if you are looking for a good space wagon to have a lot of storage, this is the car for you. Walking over to take a look of the Lexus, the first impression is of this one is way higher than the Crown Signia. In the cargo space, we can realize that it's like the normal SUV crossover car, but in terms of height, this one is way higher than the Crown Signia. This one is a little bit lower. In my personal opinion, what I think that a higher car, it would be worst in the case that you need to pull like something heavy. You need to basically have a little bit more strength to try to pull everything in the back. And in the other one, it would be a little bit easier because it is lower than this one. Okay, so talking very quickly about the main difference between these two. This one is assembled in Japan. This one is assembled here in Canada. Another difference, I can say that this one can use like regular gas. In this one, the manufacturer recommended premium gas. In terms of the insurance, probably the Toyota will be cheaper than the Lexus. In terms of maintenance and everything, I can say that, of course, Toyota will be a little bit cheaper than that in comparison to the Lexus. vehicles. In terms of pricing, that is one of the biggest point that I can give it to Lexus, is that in terms of pricing, it is pretty similar, the standard version from the Lexus NX in comparison to the standard version from the Crown Signia. Okay guys, so overall speaking, even though that this Crown Signia is just a Toyota, you can still have like a luxury experience, but at the end of the day, it is your choice, whether you want for your family, what do you want for you, how is your lifestyle. That is the main purpose, that you feel comfortable with the car that you choose. But other than that, both are great choices. I'm just like giving you some facts, giving like some comments that I have. But of course, if you have any question, please just leave a comment here. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to like us. I'm Marcos Borja, Product Advisor of Downtown Toyota, part of Downtown Auto Group. And please, any question that you may have, just let us know, and we'll be very happy to assist you. Thank you very much.